Except I was so upset because I was like,
so funny.
after I got drafted, I got just drug out immediately, and I didn't get to see any of the draft.
Caitlin Clark just went #1 in the WNBA draft, a moment everyone expected to be nothing but pure excitement. But here's the twist. Right after her name was called, Clark was left feeling disappointed, not delighted. Instead of savoring her achievement, she was quickly whisked away, missing out on the very celebration she'd worked so hard to reach. On the Fresh Talk podcast, Caitlin opened up about her draft day experience, admitting, "I was so upset. I didn't get to see any of the draft." This raw reaction took fans by surprise, showing a very different side of that picture-perfect moment. In this video, we're getting into everything you didn't see on draft night: Clark's unexpected reaction, her breakout rookie season, and the massive impact she's already making on the WNBA. Stay with us as we reveal how Caitlin Clark's story is changing women's basketball in ways nobody could have predicted.
The Indiana Fever select Caitlin.
Clark didn't hold back in sharing what made her draft night feel so hollow. As the #1 pick, she was whisked away immediately after shaking hands with WNBA Commissioner Cathy Engelbert. She barely had time to process the moment, let alone celebrate with friends and family. According to Clark, the whole event felt like it was on fast forward. "I didn't get to see Kate get drafted," she told her former Iowa teammates on the podcast. She missed seeing her longtime friend and teammate, Kate Martin, walk across the same stage. For a player who poured years of blood, sweat, and tears into reaching this moment, it's hard to imagine how she must have felt to be rushed off without even taking pictures with her family or teammates. Clark's frustration is something most fans never see, a stark contrast to the glossy, picture-perfect image of the WNBA draft night. Instead of celebrating, she was left feeling like she'd been pulled away before the real joy even started. But if Clark's draft night felt disappointing, she didn't let it hold her back. Once she hit the court, she wasted no time proving why she was chosen as the #1 pick. Clark's rookie season was nothing short of spectacular, bringing a level of intensity and skill that instantly transformed the Indiana Fever. She wasn't just a talented addition, she became the franchise's powerhouse, taking the Fever to the playoffs for the first time since 2016. Clark's impact was immediate, her presence on the court setting a new standard for her team, and her influence didn't stop at game performance. Caitlin Clark was so captivating that she sparked a surge in fan engagement, attendance, and even merchandise sales. Debbie Antonelli, a Hall of Famer and respected sports analyst, coined a new term just to describe the effect Clark had on the league: economic disruption. Antonelli explained that Clark's presence created a ripple effect, not just filling seats but driving up ticket prices, merchandise sales, and WNBA viewership. Suddenly, the Fever's games were a hot ticket, and Clark was the reason. It's not every day that one player can reshape an entire league, but Clark has done just that. She didn't just bring fans to the Fever, she introduced the WNBA to a brand new audience, shaking up the league's demographics in ways no one expected. Her fan base is massive, drawing in young girls, college students, families, and even fans who'd never watched a WNBA game before. Clark's appeal is universal, her style on the court inspiring people across all ages and backgrounds to tune in and cheer her on. And while Clark is clearly thriving in the WNBA, there's already buzz about her potential overseas. As her fame continues to grow, fans and analysts alike are wondering if the WNBA can keep up. The EuroLeague, known for its fierce competition and hefty paychecks, could one day come calling. Could Clark's star power lead her to global stardom? Could we see her blazing a trail both in the US and across Europe? But right now, she's making the most of her rookie year and embracing her role as the face of the Fever. The WNBA has never seen anything quite like this. With Clark, it's not just about scoring points. It's about building a legacy, creating viral moments, and keeping fans on the edge of their seats. Caitlin Clark isn't just a rookie. She's what sports analysts are calling an economic disruptor. Debbie Antonelli coined this term to capture the transformative impact Clark has had on the WNBA's business side. Since her arrival, merchandise sales have skyrocketed. Ticket sales for Indiana Fever games are breaking records, and viewership numbers are reaching levels the league hasn't seen in years. Her jersey has become a must-have item, while other merchandise with her name or number is selling faster than stores can stock it. For the Fever franchise and the WNBA as a whole, Clark's effect isn't just a boost. It's a phenomenon that's altering the league's trajectory. And it doesn't stop at merchandise. Clark's fans are showing up to arenas in record numbers, creating scenes more intense than anyone expected. Fever games that once had modest attendance are now selling out, with fans filling up the bleachers and sometimes even standing room-only sections just to catch a glimpse of their favorite new star. From young fans holding "We Love Caitlin" signs to longtime basketball enthusiasts wearing her jersey, her fan base shows up strong and loud. The Fever's home games have gone from ordinary to electric, with the arena vibrating with excitement every time Clark touches the ball. But here's the big question. Can the WNBA sustain this momentum, or is the league becoming too dependent on Clark's star power? What happens if she eventually leaves for a higher-paying overseas league, or steps away from basketball? For now, she's the league's golden ticket, the star everyone tunes in for. But if the WNBA wants to keep building on this success, they'll need to ensure their growth isn't solely riding on one player's shoulders. Clark came into the WNBA with expectations that would intimidate even seasoned pros. She wasn't just expected to be a good addition to the Fever, she was seen as the team's savior and the future of the WNBA itself. The pressure on her to perform game after game is immense. Every time she steps onto the court, there's a sense that the entire league is watching, hoping she'll deliver the electrifying plays fans have come to expect. And with the spotlight comes scrutiny. Clark's every move, every pass, every basket is analyzed, dissected, and discussed. Her fans hang on to her every play, and the media is quick to report on any highs or lows in her performance. It's as though she's carrying not just her team, but the hopes of the entire league on her shoulders. That's a lot to handle for any rookie, especially one who went from college stardom to the pressures of professional sports overnight. Off the court, the demands are just as intense. Clark has been inundated with media requests, sponsorship offers, and an unending stream of fan engagement. The sponsorship deals coming her way are already massive, with companies eager to align themselves with her growing brand. Balancing these responsibilities with her rigorous training and game schedule is no easy feat, but Clark has shown remarkable resilience. Despite the chaos surrounding her, she keeps her focus on the game, managing to stay grounded in her passion for basketball, unfazed by the whirlwind of expectations and fame. Even though she's fully committed to the WNBA, Clark has found ways to unwind and recharge. Recently, she took a short break from basketball to focus on another passion, golf. Competing in pro-am tournaments like the Annika, she took the opportunity to escape the spotlight and channel her competitive spirit into a different arena. It's a testament to her adaptability and resilience, showing she's not just about basketball, but about a holistic approach to life and athleticism. So what's next for Caitlin Clark? Fans are already speculating about her future with the WNBA and what she might accomplish in the coming seasons. There's no doubt that her performance on the court is setting her up for even more endorsement deals and a growing influence that goes beyond the game itself. With her ability to engage fans and drive viewership, Clark is on the path to becoming a transformational figure in women's sports. But her rising fame also raises questions. Will her loyalty to the WNBA keep her stateside? Or could her growing brand and potential for higher earnings draw her overseas? With leagues like EuroLeague offering substantial pay and intense competition, Clark's options are wide open. Could we one day see her balancing a dual career, dominating in both American and European leagues? The WNBA is now facing a unique challenge. How can the league keep up with the ambitions of a star like Caitlin Clark? She's not only elevated the Fever, but brought new energy and visibility to the entire WNBA. Her journey is redefining what it means to be a WNBA player, challenging the league to rise to her level of influence and meet her growing fan base's expectations. If the WNBA wants to continue benefiting from this wave of attention, they'll need to adapt quickly to support her trajectory. Clark's story is more than just basketball. It's a redefining moment for women's sports. She's bringing new fans, more revenue, and a sense of excitement that the league hasn't seen in years. The WNBA now has a chance to build on this momentum, leveraging Clark's influence to bring the league to new heights. But Clark's journey is just beginning, and her next moves could continue to reshape the landscape of women's basketball. Will she stay and build her legacy in the WNBA, or explore new opportunities that could make her a global icon? Stay tuned, because Caitlin Clark's career is far from over, and her impact on the game is only just starting to unfold. If you've made it this far, Let us know what you think in the comment section below. For more interesting topics, make sure you watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.